Hello again, class. This is Professor Bold in Social Work 3301, Human Behavior, Social Environment Theories. And I wanted to give you an idea of the syllabus, so we're going to go over the syllabus together. I've started here in Blackboard with Start Here again, so let me scroll up so you can see where I'm at. My Blackboard, go down here, Start Here, and then I'm going to click on Syllabus there. That's where you find your syllabus. And there's some information here before we get started on the syllabus. There's the weekly checklist right here. This will be also posted in course materials. And then there's some rules put out by UTA of online discussion. Basically, we need to be respectful. We do not use foul language. At this point in social work, you should be developing some relationships that will be long-lasting, professional relationships. So we're going to step it up a little bit here and interact as professionals on the discussion boards and in other correspondence, emails, and that type of thing. So you will want to make sure you understand what some of the rules are about good ideas, I guess best practices about discussion boards. And here's the discussion board rubric. So I want to be sure you know that the rubric is there. I already talked a little bit about that in our Start Here course navigation. So if you read that, you know what my comments were there. But there's some resources there for you. I'm going to click here to get to the syllabus. And there it is. It comes right up. And here is our intro information about human behavior in the social environment 1. Be sure to check MyMav and make sure you're enrolled in the correct class and you understand that you're enrolled in the correct class and that it meets what your needs are. And here it talks about when you can locate me and how you can locate me. This is my email address. And this is an appointment schedule, but I can really meet just about any time during the day, either in person or on the phone, or we can Skype, or you can email me. There's a lot of different ways with online that you can communicate with me. So I'm fairly accessible, I believe. Here we go with the course description. This is the first of 2 required behavior courses. You may be taking this course along with HBSE 2. And if that's the case, that's okay. You may have had HBSE 2 before you're having HBSE 1. That's okay too. They are distinct courses, but they come together in a couple of the philosophies that we discuss in this course. But there's the course content. One thing that's important to understand is that social work is a distinct profession, and we have professional policies. So we have a Council of Social Work Education that determines what you're going to be learning in all of our social work classes. So we have educational policies and standards, and that's what these are. So on all of your social work syllabi, you should see these policies. This means this is what you're going to learn in this class. This is what you can expect to learn from this class. There's a list of them there. The other thing that's important to understand about a syllabus is that this is sort of like a contract. In one way, it's a contract in that you are agreeing to complete the assignments in this contract, and I'm agreeing to show you what you need to learn as a social worker in this particular class. That's important for you to understand. I require that you complete all of the assignments in this class. There are no options about whether you're going to do this, or maybe I don't want to do that, or maybe I don't like this assignment. You need to complete, or at least attempt to complete, all of the assignments to receive a passing grade. And you'll hear me say that over and over. Here's the required textbook right here for this course. You can find that in the UTA bookstore, or you may find it somewhere else where you might be able to get a good price on that. that will be up to you. That's your choice, but you do have to purchase the textbook to complete the class. Here are some of the major assignments. And before we get started, I want to make sure you understand that the formatting of this syllabus is a little bit off at times, mainly because it's just a cumbersome syllabus to put together. And so for that reason, you'll see a couple of the glitches, but that's okay. Also, if you see things like dates that are off, that type of thing, I may change those. If I change the syllabus in any way, I will let you know through the announcements. So be looking for the announcements regularly. Look at your MyMav email regularly so that if I make any changes to this syllabus, you will know, and I will post an updated syllabus as needed. So here are the descriptions of the major assignments. This class has two major papers. One is the diversity and ethics paper. All of the papers must be uploaded on SafeAssign. I will not accept any papers over email. Here are the instructions for this particular assignment. There are some more detailed instructions on Blackboard. So if you go to, I'm going to click over real quick. If you go down to here where it says Diversity Ethics Paper Post and you click on that, there is a ton of information that is there. So don't just rely on the syllabus for the instructions. You're going to need to click back over here where it says Diversity Ethics Paper Post here. Same thing with case study paper. Both of those have additional information in that area. So you want to make sure you check there before you start the assignment. But this has the grading expectations and how things will be graded on each of the assignments. And I will post a video about that as well so that you'll have a better understanding of each of the assignments. But just for the syllabus, you'll know that these things are here. Here's that same rubric for discussion board participation that was there before. So you want to make sure that you're using the rubric and following the rubric during your discussion boards. If I find that people are not participating in the discussion boards in a professional manner, then I'll send out occasional videos and emails and suggestions about that. There's also a case study that's due in this class, and it's got specific instructions that go with it. Ooh, that's cut off there. I'm going to have to correct that. So I will have this part corrected before you get the class. It'll be updated. There are 2 exams and there are quizzes. There are 10 short quizzes every week, and there are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. Regarding the group work, this is important. Up to 3 students can work together on the diversity paper and the case study paper. But it's up to you to work out your individual responsibilities, who's going to do what. And if we need to, I can set up a place for you to communicate, but I'll have to know that you're working for something as a group. So you're going to have to let me know that. Here's the grading. Again, apologies for the formatting here. It's just odd. But here is what everything that you need to do and how it's graded. And I do see a couple more glitches, so I'm going to do update to the syllabus before it. But this will help you understand what all is provided in the syllabus. There's a course schedule. The spring semester begins on Tuesday, January 17th, 2017. Students should plan to complete your initial discussion board on the Friday of that week and respond to 2 others by the next Monday. There's that weekly checklist again. And here is your course schedule. It does match the schedule that is in course materials, but you might want to print it out. One thing you probably want to do is get yourself a planner and write in that planner all of the due dates that you have for all of your courses. It's always a good idea to get in the habit of having a planner. But here is the course schedule. It's all there. It tells everything that we're supposed to do. Here are some expectations for out-of-class study. It may mean that if you do decide to do something in a group, you're going to need to meet with that group and talk with that group outside of the regular course assignments. Here is some additional information that should be on all of your syllabi regarding grade grievances, student support services. We have a lot of student support services now, so don't hesitate if something happens of a personal nature and you need to let me know. It is possible that we may have some resources at UTA that you didn't know about that would be helpful to you, so want to keep that in mind. Here's the librarian information. One thing that's not here is we do have a writing expert, Dr. Chris Kilgore, in the School of Social Work, and I will probably be referring you to him at some point so that you can make sure you're getting everything done correctly on your writing assignments. Here's the drop policy. One thing I want to say about dropping is let me know if you think you're going to drop. Usually we can help you with whatever the issue is without having to drop. If you just fall off the face of the planet, so to speak, if you decide I'm just not going to go back to that class and I'm not even, if you just ignore it, then you're going to get an F, because you can't just ignore the assignments and ignore the class. It is always better to talk to me first, and then if you need to drop the class in plenty of time so that you can get the credits or whatever for that, and keep up with your financial aid and scholarships. But getting an F in the class is not a good idea. So anything you can do to avoid that might be good. But you can talk more to your a counselor about that, your academic advisor about that. Here's some more about disability accommodations. If you need accommodations, give me the letter. You can email me the letter if you need to, so that I can help you out. Typically, students who need accommodations do very well in the online class because of the pace of the course and that it is self-paced pretty much. The main thing is, though, you've got to complete your discussion boards by the end of each week, because those discussion boards do not reopen at the end of the week. So that's something you're going to want to keep up with, and it's really best to keep up with the week as it goes along. Here's the academic integrity, campus carry. We do have a student feedback survey at the end of the course that I would very much appreciate it if you would mark on your calendar to be sure and complete the student feedback survey. I use those to build future courses. And then here's some information about finals week. So I'm going to scroll all the way back to the beginning. That is the syllabus in a nutshell. I'm going to go back over here to our Start Here area and just say, welcome to the course. I hope you have a great semester. I hope you will keep in touch with me. I will be contacting you probably frequently, probably more frequently than you like, but it's always good to have communication in online classes. So let me know if you need anything, and I appreciate your patience as we move through this course, and there might need to be some adjustments, but have a great semester. Thank you.